pretty cool. Loved playing at the MCG and played a few games here, and yeah, it's home for me, and loved playing Test cricket, and to bowl a whole session was pretty cool. Can't get much better than that.
How did that go about bowling just all those overs unchanged? Was you just like to elicit, just like, yeah, I'm having the ball? Or?
She tried to get the ball out of my hand at stages, but I'm like, no, I'm in a really good rhythm, Midge. I'm still happy to go. And she's like, are you okay? You're bowling a lot. I'm like, don't try to take the ball out of my hand. It's coming out really nicely. But just there to do the job for the team. And it was just a tight one end, and glad I could. And I think our bowlers did a really good job for day one of Test cricket.
What happened to your neck down at one line when you dove to stop the ball?
I just probably hit the deck a bit hard and a little bit of whiplash, but we push on. It's all good.
Are you surprised how much speed and bounce you got?
Like, yes and no. I think I've always seen, well, whenever I've bowled here, I've always extracted a bit of spin. But to do it on day one, yes, I was a little bit surprised, but I'm not complaining. And I think it might stay the same for the next 3 days, but not sure. And hopefully I can put my feet up and enjoy tomorrow's batting masterclass.
How did it feel when you were really getting into your work, sort of about 10 overs in, and there was one over to White Hodge where she could hardly play? I mean, how did it feel coming out of the hand? Did you know you were really in the zone at that point?
Yeah, I just think it was, like I've spoken about it before, it's been fizzing out of my hand really nicely, and I guess the beauty of Test cricket is you can do it for longer periods of time. You're not restricted to only 4 or 10 overs, so when I get into a nice rhythm, I think it's really hard for me to go away from what I do well, and that's challenge both sides of the bat. And I think, yeah, the best thing about Test cricket is you can do it, as I said, you can do it for a long time. You don't have to change your plans all too regularly or quickly. We can stick with the plan for 4, 5, 6, maybe seven overs until they throw the first punch. I'm just happy to keep hitting a length and let the ball do the talking.
Did you know you had the hold on their players at that when you were bowling?
Well, the scoreboard kind of said so. So I was pretty happy on how I was bowling at one end, and then a few rotations down the other end. But yeah, I just think I love bowling, and I'll bowl as much as I'm required to. If it's a whole session or 2 sessions to try tie down one end, I'll do that, and I'm more than happy to. And yeah, the ball's coming out really nicely, and I can't ask for too much more than that.
You enjoyed bowling to really aggressive field, so you had a number around the bat, didn't have that many sweepers back. You felt comfortable doing that early?
Yeah, you kind of got to adjust. Obviously, we play a lot of white ball cricket, so you don't get to experiment with those fields like that. But when you see it in the flesh and doing it with a pink ball in hand is pretty special, and not too much changes for me. I just want to keep hitting a length and making the batters play to as many balls as possible. So, yeah, there's some great conversations with Midge behind the stumps in how many catches we want in front of the bat. But yeah, I try not to think too much about the fielders and just try hone in on a good length, and hopefully the ball can talk.
How about bowling partnerships? The 2 quicks and Sol and Ash, how'd that go?
Yeah, we speak about that and doing that for long periods of time. Obviously, coming off a really good white ball series against England, our bowlers really did bowl in partnerships, and we just said nothing really changes in Test cricket. We just got to do it for longer and be really patient with that. So the reward will come. We just got to stick together a bit and hold our plans for a lot longer. We've got those plans in place for a reason. So we do that for longer periods of time. We'll come out on top.
And you bowled Nat Brunt again. Do you feel like you got your plans spot on such a quality player?
Oh, Nat's an exceptional player, and yeah, it's always nice to pick up the wicket off her or any top order batter. But she's class. She was the only one who made a 50 for their team, so it was nice to see the back of her at a crucial part of the game.
And just on the quicks, Kim Garth had another great game today. She set the tone. Do you feel like she's been undervalued in this attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. We don't undervalue her. Maybe she's been undervalued by the media, but she plays a crucial part with the new ball. When she's swinging that ball and got it on a string, she really sets up our bowling attack. But she's never underrated in our team. She's a key bowler for us, and to get the wicket in the first over was something that Kimmy G does for for a living, and we love to see it.
It's crossed your mind that you were bowling exclusively from the Shane Warne stand end, and sort of when did that in suit, some the wind or the conditions really suit the way you want to bowl?
Oh, I think, bowling from the Shane Warne stand end is something that it's the first time I've ever done, playing obviously here since he's been named, or the stand's been named after him. So, pretty nostalgic. He's obviously taken plenty of poles at the MCG for fun. So, all I can say is hopefully he's smiling down and having a couple of beers and enjoying a few ripping past the outside edge.
What happened in the field today? You guys fielded well in series, but didn't have the great start today. Anything about the stadium or the big ball, or just one of those days?
Oh, I thought we actually had a pretty good day in the field. We only had one drop catch, didn't we? Couple?
4 or 5.
Okay. Might be watching a different game. But anyhow, I don't recall that many drop catches. But the thing with the pink ball, we found that it was just a bit hard to pick up the seam and kind of doesn't help with depth perception as well. But there's no excuse there. We want to hold ourselves to pretty high standards. I might have to watch a couple of replays to see how we've gone about it. But, we pride ourselves on our fielding and we want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the group. So, just a little bit hard to pick up depth perception off a pink ball.
Sorry, we're just going here and then to your website.
18 wickets for you throughout the series of more than every 7 innings so far, every possible surface. How satisfying it is for you get all these wickets, contribute to the team, when especially you didn't get much to ball in Dubai and all this time?
I'm loving every time I get thrown the ball, and I know that of late, maybe the last 12 to 18 months, that I've really honed in on hitting a length and really challenging the batters both outside and inside edge, and no matter what format I'm playing, I can still do that. So for me, I'm just really enjoying bowling and doing it with a big smile on my face and enjoying being in this Australian team and putting on the shirt. I never take it for granted every time I get to pull on the shirt. So I enjoy every moment of it, and every time I get the ball in hand, I'm just trying to have as much fun and trying to spin it as much as I can, and hopefully, take some wickets, but put the team into a good position.
I think your parents were also in the crowd today for the match. So how they've supported you all over the world. So how it is to play in front of your parents again and then do the great work that you're doing?
Always my parents and my whole family have just been the biggest supporters for me from a young kid. Picked up a bat and ball at when they could walk, to me putting on an Australian shirt. They'll always be in my corner, and I always love doing them proud. And they'll travel the world to watch any cricket as much as they can. And I know Dad will fly everywhere if he could, but Mum has to pull him back sometimes and says we've got to really see where our holidays are. And I think Dad plans his holidays around cricket, to be fair. So I'm happy that they're in the stands, and as I said, I'm pretty proud to keep representing them and for all the work they've done in my junior times up until now.
Raf will finish with you.
You're going to have a word with Moons about running out Lauren Bell, so you were denied your phone.
No, absolutely not. I had my chances, but doesn't matter. We got the 10 wickets, and it was a great first day for us. As I said, we'll take that on the board, chasing 170 odd. I can't exactly remember, but credit to our bowlers, and hopefully a really good day with the bat, and I can put my feet up and enjoy.